Hello students, today our topic is chemical coordination and integration. In this we are dealing with the hormones. So basically what are hormones and what are the glands? So there are two types of glands. Exocrine glands and endocrine glands. In exocrine glands, in these glands, the secretion is through ducts, but in case of endocrine glands, the secretion is known as hormones. So there are two types of glands, that are exocrine glands and endocrine glands. Exocrine glands are the glands which pour their secretion through the ducts to a particular part of the body. But in case of the endocrine glands, the secretion is known as hormones. So next we are going to discuss about what are hormones. Hormones are non-nutritious chemical secretion which are secreted by ductless glands and pour their secretion directly into the blood, which goes to the target organ and regulate the functioning of that organ. So basically there are these hormones we are going to discuss. These are the non-nutritious chemical substances which are secreted by the ductless glands, which are known as endocrine glands. So ductless glands are endocrine glands. So the next we are going to deal with types of endocrine glands. So in detail we are going to discuss about the types of endocrine glands given in NCERT. So these are classified as thyroid gland, So these are some endocrine glands given in the syllabus of NEET, and these are like thyroid gland, adrenal gland, parathyroid gland, hypothalamus, pituitary, pineal, thymus, kidney, pancreas, gonads, gastrointestinal tract or gastrointestinal mucosa, and at the last is placenta. One by one, in shortly, we are going to discuss about various type of glands. First of all, we are going to discuss thyroid gland. The shape of thyroid gland is, it is butterfly shaped, bilobed, connected by isthmus, lobe 2, lobe 1. It secretes 3 hormones. First is T3 or triiodothyronine. Second is T4 or tetraiodothyronine or thyroxine. Third is thyrocalcitonin. So we are going to discuss about the thyroid gland. It is butterfly shaped, bilobed. Each lobe is connected with a bridge-like structure which is known as thymus, and it secretes 3 hormones. T3. First of all, we are going to discuss about T3. T3 is also known as a triiodothyronine, that is 3 iodine present in it. Second is tetraiodothyronine, there are 4 iodine present in it, also known as thyroxine, and at the last is thyrocalcitonin. T3 and T4. T3 and T4. These are secreted by the permission given by TSH, that is thyroid stimulating hormone, which is secreted by anterior lobe of pituitary gland, which is secreted by anterior lobe of pituitary gland. These regulate BMR, basal metabolic rate, or the functioning or the metabolism of our body. Also have their role in metamorphosis in frog. So these are the 2 basic points which are going to discuss shortly. Next is hypersecretion and hyposecretion, basically T3 and T4. The hypersecretion, When there is cancerous situation, there is hypersecretion of T3 and T4. So, diseases are exophthalmic goiter or Graves' disease. On the other hand, at the time of hyposecretion, there are diseases like simple goiter, myxedema, Hashimoto disease. So these are the diseases which are caused by the hyper and hyposecretion of T3 and T4 or the thyroid hormone. Thyrocalcitonin, it controls the blood calcium level. It is antagonistic to the parathormone or PTH, parathyroid hormone. It decreases the blood calcium level. At the last, thyrocalcitonin or the calcitonin. It decreases the blood calcium level, so it regulates blood calcium level. It is antagonistic to the parathormone or the parathyroid hormone. It decreases the blood calcium level. On the other hand, the hormone named parathyroid hormone, it increases the blood calcium level, which we are going to discuss on the next topic. Now, parathyroid hormone. It is secreted by parathyroid gland. Parathyroid gland are 4 in number, present on the posterior terminal sides of thyroid gland. So these are 4 in number, and these secrete only one hormone named as PTH or parathyroid hormone. So, as we know, there are present 4 parathyroid glands on the posterior terminal portions of this thyroid gland. These secrete only one hormone named as the parathyroid hormone or the parathormone or parathormone. So this parathormone It increases the blood calcium level and regulates it. Okay. In case of hyposecretion and hypersecretion. In case of hyposecretion, there comes a disease named as tetany or muscular atrophy. On the other hand, hyposecretion, it causes osteoporosis. So what is osteoporosis? Osteoporosis. In case of osteoporosis, there is increase in blood calcium level. This is caused by demineralization of bones. Caused by demineralization or degeneration of bones, which increases calcium in the blood. This blood goes to kidney for filtration, where it gets deposited in the form of calcium oxalate, which form kidney stones or renal calculi. So, osteoporosis, it is caused by increase in the blood calcium level. This blood calcium level, when increases in the blood, it goes to kidney for filtration. And for filtration, it gets deposited, this calcium in the form of calcium oxalate get deposited on the kidney in the form of the kidney stones. These kidney stones are also known as renal calculi. Renal word is related to kidney. And this calculi, it is the kidney stones. So we understood the process of making of kidney stones. Next, we are going to discuss about the next gland, that is the adrenal gland. It is also known as suprarenal gland. The shape of this gland is like also known as suprarenal gland. It is also known as suprarenal gland because it is present on the superior side or the anterior side of the kidney. So this is its outer portion is known as cortex, and the inner side is known as medulla. For cortex, medulla. Outer portion is cortex. It is divided into 3 layers. Three layers are present in this cortex region. 3 layers. Outer layer, zona. So there are 3 layers present in this: zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata, and the third is the zona reticularis. Cortex region, it secretes corticoids. Corticoids are of 3 types, released in cortex region. First are mineralocorticoids, second is glucocorticoids, and the third is 6 corticoids. Mineralocorticoids, it regulates it's aldosterone. It has its role in kidney and has its role in sodium potassium pump. Glucocorticoids is cortisol. It has its role in carbohydrate metabolism, also in proteolysis or lipolysis. Sex corticoids are secreted by, in case of male, these are androgens, for example, testosterone. On the other hand, estrogen in female. So cortex region, it secretes 3 types of corticoids. First is mineralocorticoid. It is aldosterone, has its role in sodium potassium pump in case of kidney mechanism. Second is glucocorticoids. It secretes cortisols, which has its role in carbohydrate metabolism and also its role in the proteolysis and the lipolysis. On the third, sex corticoids. In case of male, it secretes androgens, which is testosterone, which is responsible for the secondary characteristic in case of male. On the other hand, in case of female, it is estrogen, which has also its role in secondary characteristic in case of female. Medullary region, it secretes 2 hormones. It secretes 2 hormones, epinephrine or adrenaline, norepinephrine or noradrenaline. These are known as emergency hormones. These hormones are secreted at the time of emergency. It basically raises blood pressure at the time of fear, fight. So these are the two hormones and their function. It increases at the time of the fear, fright and fright. So these are the three glands which we discuss in this lecture. In the next lecture, we are going to discuss about the next hormones and the glands. So thank you very much for this day. Okay, thank you.